Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Cap and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another 7 Days to Die video. Today we're going to talk about the exciting world of growing your own food, and that is farming. Now, in order to be able to farm, it's not really that hard, but you do have to have a few things in advance. Like you have to have a garden hoe. In order to make a garden hoe, you have to have forged iron and wood, and so of course you're going to have a forge, so it may not be something you can do right off the bat. Shovel, you can just use a regular stone shovel, and then of course you're going to need seeds. Now, in order to get seeds, the easiest way to do it is when you find food, any kind of food, or corn, potatoes, blueberries, such as this, you can click on it, click on recipes, and you can see where you can convert it to actual seeds. So that's the easiest way to go about getting seeds if you're not finding them on their own. Now, the next level of farming that you need to know is that there's 3 different kinds of planting you can do. You can do planting on any kind of regular dirt. So right here that's on basic grass, you can plant on this. Or if you use your hoe, you can right click on the dirt and it will till it, so that you have a little bit more tilled land that you can plant on here. And once you have some fertilizer, you can till the tilled land again with the hoe by right-clicking, and you see it turns it white. And this makes it a little bit more fertile. Now, the reason why you would want to do this is because the more prepared the land is, the better the yield is going to be. So, for instance, if you were going to plant some corn just on the regular grass, you plant one corn, you're going to get one corn grow back. It's not going to be very productive. It's kind of counterproductive, actually. If you have basic tilled land, then you have a little bit better yield. You plant one, you have a chance to grow 2. So you can get 2 stalks of corn just on this right here. And if you've tilled it and fertilized it here, then your yield is going to be, one seed can grow 3 to 4 plants. So you can see how this is where you're going to want to get to eventually to make it a lot easier and a lot more productive when you're growing. Now, fertilizer can be made one of 3 different ways. You can make it inside a concrete mixer with rotting flesh, nitrate powder, and dirt fragments. You can make it inside a beaker on a campfire with a human turd, nitrate powder, and dirt fragments. Or you can make it in the chemistry station, which is going to give you the best amount of yield for the least amount of materials. You still have to have turds, nitrate powder, and dirt fragment, but you don't have to have as much as you do for these other devices. So if you can get to where you have a chemistry station, it's going to be the best bet for getting the most amount of fertilizer for the least amount of supplies. And nitrate powder you can be found in any of the mines, or you can find it in some of the large boulders sitting on the land that has kind of a white tint to parts of it there. Go at it with a pickaxe and you can get it easily. Dirt fragments, all you have to use is just a shovel on any dirt and it gives it to you. And human turds, of course, you could find in toilets inside houses and buildings there. So make sure you pick it up by the dry end. Okay, so when it comes time to actually plant them, it's not really hard. All you have to do is just have your seed in your hand, walk over to where you want to place it, right-click it, and it puts it in place. Now, the different plants have different growth rates there, and it seems that corn grows about the slowest. Everything else, the potatoes, blueberries, goldenrod, all of those seem to grow about the same rate, but corn is the one that seems to take the longest. So just keep that in mind if you're going to try and sustain just on corn. That's going to take a little bit longer to go. Now, as of earlier version stuff, they removed the necessity to have water around it, which is wonderful in my opinion. It's made farming a whole lot easier. So you don't have to have water anymore to grow anything, but you do have to have sunlight. So it has to have at least access to the sky. So if you're going to do an underground farm, which some people do, obviously for better protection, you have to at least put some sort of secure skylight over it. Open the ground up and put glass over it or something so that sunlight can actually get to them. And then of course there's crop rotation, which is not as in depth as it is in real life. Basically, once you have something that's completely grown, your corn pops up and now you have 3 ears of corn for the 1 seed that you plant in the ground. Convert 2 of them back into seeds, keep 1 ear of corn, you have a little bit of food, and now you can double the amount of plants that you put out each time. Same thing works for each one of these, since chances are if you're planting anything besides normal dirt, you're going to get at least 2 returned for every seed you put on there. Then all you have to do is just keep 1 food, plant 1 seed. And so you're always getting food, but you're always replanting every time you go through and harvest all the crops that you have here. Or of course, if you're not in any kind of hurry for food, replant everything you grow and you'll double your farm almost every time. So yeah, that's about it. It's not really that complicated, but I do know that if you're new to the game, it can be kind of confusing on, the different levels that you can grow on, dirt, tilled dirt, and fertilized dirt, and, growth times and whatnot. So if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below, and I'll happily get to it as quick as I can. Thank you so much for your time. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button on the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos so you don't miss out on any of them. Thank you guys for your time. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.